Hello, welcome to the Knitting Project. My name is Sharon and I'm coming to you from Surrey in the UK, where I live with my family and various animals. Today is Monday the 8th of August 2022 and this is episode 131. Welcome if you are a new viewer, welcome back if you're a returning viewer. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is my podcast all about what I've been up to crafting wise this week, and mainly knitting and crochet. I haven't done any sewing, haven't got any journaling bits, so yeah, it's knitting and crochet this week. I've got a tiny bit of happy mail. So what have I been working on? How are you all? If you're in the southeast, are you coping with the heat? Our garden now has no grass. It's completely dead. And we haven't got a hosepipe ban yet, but all the counties around us have, so I'm kind of expecting that to happen this week, which is going to be a royal pain when it comes to watering my little pots outside, but it is what it is, and if we need to conserve water, that's probably not a bad thing to have to put up with. Talking of which, I'm drinking water today. It's a refillable Starbucks cup, so that we don't keep throwing them away when we get Starbucks. Right, so what have I been working on? So first of all, let's start with the finished object, and it's mainly socks and blankets this week. So I finished my stripy socks. I love these. These are so pretty. Oh, Jenny, they're gorgeous. They really are. So the little mini went with the sock set, and this was called SCL1TNO Stripes. She very kindly dyed it for me, and I absolutely love it. I love how they've worked out. So I've got a load left, so I could definitely make some like smaller trainer socks with it as well. There are two. I did an afterthought heel badly. That one's fine. I haven't got any gaps there or there. Don't know what I did on this one, because I've managed to get a hole on both sides. Got a hole there and I've got a hole there. So I didn't pick it up as well on that side as I did on that side, but I mean, they're for me, so not that worried about it. But it's so pretty, isn't it? I did a 2x2 twisted rib, forethought afterthought heel. So I put in waste yarn where I want the heel to go, and just pull that out and put my needles in to pick the stitches up for the heel. Then I just do the same as my toe on my heel. Yeah, 60 stitches, 2.5mm needles, and I love them. So that's my finished object for this week. And then I have been working on socks this week. So I've had, first of all, this one that's living in my little Elderflower Stitches sock bag that she does, which I love. And this is my grab and go sock, and it went to the balloon event I went to on Saturday. And this is a Dragon Hill Studio cake. Now, you have seen these socks in the past, and I had got to the gusset decreases, but I decided, because these are a present for a friend, and I wasn't too sure on the fit, I thought I'd rip it out, and I'm actually doing a 3x1 rib, so it's quite stretchy, so I haven't got to worry too much about it. So it's a 72 stitch count and on a 3x1 rib, and I did a twisted rib, or did I do a normal rib? I think I just did a normal rib on that. No, that's definitely twisted. I did a twisted rib on the top. 72 stitch count. Again, I'm using 2.5mm needles. I love these. I love how these are working up. It's a proper rainbow. So yeah, I'm working on that. I think I am now on, no, it's still crinkly. I haven't quite got back to where I was before, but they're great grab and go. I'm not going to do an afterthought heel. I will be doing a heel flap and gusset on those, so at some point I will have to concentrate on them, but I think I'm going to do the heel flap fairly soon now, because I don't want them to be long. I only want them to be short socks. So that's that one. This is just my own vanilla sock recipe, and that's that one. And then I'm also working on these ones, which are also living in an Elderflower Stitches bag. and these are a trainer sock for me, and this is in Elderflower Stitches Glace Cherry colourway, and this is the Exploding Cake, which is getting worse the more I'm using it. So it looks a bit like a cupcake now, doesn't it? It just needs, literally needs the glacier cherry on the top and you've got a cupcake. It's sparkly, it's on her sparkle base, and it also comes with a little mini. And I'm having a go at my vanilla perfect trainer sock recipe, which I'm trying to work out for myself. So it's a 60 stitch count, 2.5mm needles again. I want to swap these out for some chalgies, but I haven't done that yet. And the last time you saw these, they were where this little sheep was. This is a Woolly Goodness sheep. So they were there. So I have done the gusset decreases, and now I'm putting in the ribbing where I think I want the ribbing to be, and the ribbing is in this mini. So I've got the cuff in the mini and then the ribbing in the mini. So the idea is it's a bit like it's a kind of cross between the Rose City Roller and the Jelly Roll socks. So it's kind of amalgamation of the two. I've only just started the rib, so you can't really see it. So I'm doing a 1x1 twisted rib this time because I think it looks neater. I did a garter stitch heel turn just to give it that more squidgy kind of trainer socky feel. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I want to work on that and see whether I can get that finished so I can see if I can actually get my perfect sock recipe. So those are those. So that's the end of socks. I'm going to do blankets next just because they're both in my way and it's going to be easier if I get them out of the way first. So my first blanket is my Squiggle Village blanket. Ooh, and I have done a little bit of this. I am on a new section. Hold on, I'm yarn everywhere. So I've just started this mini. It's so pretty. And that's working up like that. I do like how this is coming out. I've got a thing about this colour at the moment. I've just bought a new top in this colour and I love it. And when I say a new top, it was second hand from eBay, but it's gorgeous. I absolutely adore it. So that's, where's the bit I was working on? Where's my strip? I'm sure I'd added the new strip on last week, hadn't I? This is how the main blanket's looking. I know I'd added the strip on, so where's the strip? Okay, I am officially missing a bit of my blanket. Is it in there? Well, that's odd. Where on earth is my blanket? Okay, I'm going to pause for a moment and just see if I can find my blanket. Hold on, I'll be back. Found it. Nala was here over the weekend and obviously I'd left it somewhere where she could get hold of it because it had been put up. So thank you to my daughter for moving my it's all in one piece, so it hasn't been gnarled. So these are the squares I did last week. I fell off the wagon on Saturday from doing my squares because we were out and I just didn't get back to it. So you'll see why, because another project has completely stolen my heart. And yeah, but I will get back to doing these this week, hopefully. I want to try and do one a day along with the other blanket. So they're the ones I have done. I'm liking the red and the purple together. It looks really lovely. And then this is the next. This will be the next colour after the red on the end. Unless I decide I want it next to the purple and I do it that way around. So I can do it either way around at this point, so it doesn't matter. And then I've got some lovely little stitch markers on there too. Just marking the ones that you've not seen. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. It's just a granny square. and I'm not going to give you the recipe every week because I think that would get a bit boring, but I have this week got my hook, which is a clover hook, and I'm doing mine on a 3mm, so it's a 3mm clover hook. So I have actually got that this time. Oh, that could be painful. Can you see that? I have a needle stuck through there. Let's remove that. That's probably not the best place for that needle. It's quite a sharp needle too. Let's pop that over there. This is a little pouch my lovely friend Annie made for me, which I love. She crocheted that. And it's housing all my stitch markers and everything for my blanket. So that's my Squiggle Village blanket. So Squiggle Village is a monthly club from Kelly of Lay Family Yarn, and I love it. I'm getting the 10-gram pallet packs and adding them to the blanket. At some point I'm going to have to stop because the blanket will be too big, but at the moment I'm happy with it. And as I said, I want to try and do a square a day with it. This is the colour I'm using to connect the squares together. Yeah. So I'm enjoying doing that. It's for Ian, for his bed in the caravan. Possibly not for this year though. Don't think I'm going to get it done that quickly. And then this one is my baby blanket. So this is living in a So Sweet Violet bag. And which I love. And this is using my West Green Loft Yarns Advent and a Lay Family Yarn middle plain square, which Kelly has told me she's got some more of, so yay. Doesn't matter if I run out now, which is just as well because this is getting quite small. But yeah, hopefully it's got a few more squares in it yet. This is totally inspired by Jules of So Sweet Violet. So she has a podcast. I can't imagine you'd watch me and not watch her, but if you are not watching her, go check her out because she's amazing. And yeah, so this is my I did all of these squares this week. I haven't got stitch markers on these ones because I just don't have stitch markers with this particular project. It's not that I haven't got enough, I just haven't put them together yet. Oh yeah, so these squares are my West Green Loft Yarns Advent, and then these squares are the Lay Family Yarn Cafe au Lait colourway, which I love because it's sort of slightly stripes and it's just so pretty. I love this. And then my minis are living in this little pouch that my lovely friend Sherry made for me, which I adore. So I've got the minis in there, and I'm using 2.5mm, and these are signature needles. They are slightly bent signature needles. I have a 3mm pair of these too, and I do not know where they are, and I would like to find them. They are expensive needles to lose. But yeah, my bottom one's a bit bent. Don't know why. Don't know what happened to it, but yeah. They're what I'm using. Special projects have special needles. So they are my two blankets. And then, oh, this project has got my heart. So I am very much aware that this week's episode is a bit of a Lay Family Yarn episode. I am making a Whitmore cardigan. So the Whitmore, which if you are a long-term viewer of the podcast, you will have seen at least twice before. This is my third one. I don't think I printed out the main front page, but that's sort of a little version of it there. So yeah, that's what it looks like. It's a cardigan by Amy Loudon, who is, I think, Taylor S Studios now. Yeah, Taylor S Studios on Instagram. And I've already got one that's nearly finished, which is 4-ply mohair held together, but I can't use mohair at the moment because of my chest post-COVID won't let me do that. It makes me choke. So that's sitting in a timeout. So hopefully be able to be used again at some point. So I decided I wanted to make myself another DK one. I've already got one DK one in, which is also actually in Lay Family Yarn. I did it in her vintage China colourway, and it occurs to me I've not seen that for a little while, so I don't know where I've put that. I'll have to look for that. So I decided I was going to do another one using the same principle as my mohair one, which is to use an advent. So instead of using the dandelion and dogwood advent I'm using for that one, I'm using my 2021 Lay Family Yarn advent, and this is how it's coming out. So I'm still on the lace at the moment, and I have not split for the sleeves yet, and I adore it. I absolutely adore it. It's all I want to knit. I'm using needles way bigger than it says. I'm using 4.5mm needles. I'm breaking all the rules with this. I am doing the button band is just done in the same size. It's not done in a size smaller. It's just, oh yeah, breaking all the rules. So we'll see about the fit at the end, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I would rather it was slouchy. That's what I was going for. And I have bought, so these are part of my acquisitions this week. I had a few of these lovely, gorgeous crystal stitch markers from So Sweet Violet. I've also got a couple of these little bird cages that go each end. And I just wanted all of it to be in these beautiful crystals, because when you're outside knitting in the sun, these are amazing. They are so pretty. So I've got loads of them to mark my lace work. I'm going to be very sad when I finish the lace work and I no longer have my crystals on here because I love them so much. They're so pretty. I need to find a special place to keep them so I know where they are next time I'm doing a lace project. And then that's the little bird on that end. So, oh, I love it. And if you're new to knitting cardigans or new to lace work, and you want to give a pattern a go, this pattern, it looks complicated. It's not. It's really simple. It's really intuitive. You can memorize each of the pattern rows. There is nothing difficult in it at all. Amy holds your hand every step of the way, and she even tells you where to put the stitch markers in. And because they are as they are, you know if you've gone wrong really quickly. So you haven't got to tick back a whole row. You've only got to go back to the last stitch marker. It grows gradually, so you don't really notice your rows are getting longer. And yeah, I absolutely love it. And I love the advent. It's so pretty. So I'm going away on Wednesday, all things being equal. It's not definite, but hopefully I'm going away on Wednesday, and I'm going to have to grab my advent down, which is currently there, and number all of the little minis so that I know which ones goes next, because at the moment they're in an advent calendar, but I don't think I could take that with me. I don't think I'd have anywhere to put it in the caravan, and also I think actually travelling they might fall out, so I'm going to have to go sit there and number them all, which is one more thing I'm going to have to do before we go away on Wednesday. I have so much to do, so much to do. I've got to write my packing list today, I've got to do the washing today, I've got to do the shopping orders today. We need to go and get the dog and cat's food so they've got enough food for while we're away, because my middle daughter will be here to feed them. And then I've got to pack today because tomorrow I've got the energy ball, which is my affectionate name for Nala. So I can't imagine I'll be packing while I've got the energy ball here. And then we've got our shopping orders as well tomorrow, which is really early, which I'd kind of forgotten about. And then Ian needs to go and pack the stuff in the caravan, and we're right away from here early Wednesday morning, so it's just going to be chaos. So I don't anticipate a whole lot of knitting time, but hopefully I'll get the extra squares done and maybe a row or two on this if I'm lucky. I'm hoping I'll knit this on the way down to, so we're going to Norfolk, so hopefully I'll get to knit this on the way. I am getting to go to, so when you see this I will be at, hopefully, Laura's, who is the Lonely Knitters event, which is Stitches on the Sand, and which she's holding in Norfolk, near where she lives, and it's just coincidence we happen to be down there for a balloon meet, and yeah, we're there anyway, so I'm going with my daughter Megan. Yeah, looking forward to that. It should be good fun. I don't know what I'll take to knit for that. I might take that stripy sock. Depends on what I get finished while I'm away, really. Oh, and that's always a debate, isn't it? What do you pack when you go on holiday? I, without doubt, always overpack the amount of yarn I need. I don't know what it is, but I always overpack. So I'm definitely going to take my stripy socks. I'm definitely going to take my Elderflower Stitches socks. I'm definitely taking this because I think this will be all I will knit on. And my 2 blankets. So everything I've shown you, I'm definitely going to take. The question is whether I need to take spare yarn, and the brain is going, I don't think you'll need to, because you're not going to get this finished while you're away. And once I've got it past the lace and splitting for the sleeves, it's just a giant sock anyway. Well, it's not a giant sock because it's flat, but you know what I mean, it's plain knitting. Anyway, who knows. I might take my other Whitmore with me just to see if I can knit that outside in the fresh air. It still affects me if I do that, but so I would really like to get that done. Okay, enough debating on camera. I need to debate off camera. So currently this is hanging out in my bunny bucket that I got from, I think it was Home Bargains, not B&M, last Easter. And that's where all my minis and stuff are going to go. I'm going to take it in that, I think. Although it is not the easiest thing to hold while you're in the car. Right, so that is all the knitting. I believe I am done with the knitting. Next up, acquisitions. They're all clubs this week. So fair warning. The first one is from Jenny of Woolly Goodness, and it's her Grinbad collection. Now this only arrived a couple of days ago, so if you've not had it, look away. I won't say too much about it, but other than to say it's absolutely gorgeous. Actually, I might take this with me because that would be a really good trainer sock. That's an idea. Right, you looked away. So that was the inspiration. And this is the yarn. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. So these would make beautiful trainer socks if I finish my Elderflower Stitches ones. So I think I might pop that in my to be packed pile. So I do, as I said, I'm all about these colours at the moment, this aqua colour, which I happen to have in my hair. And normally on my watch strap, but for some reason I'm not wearing my watch today. Didn't realise till I came downstairs. And the other thing I've got, which is also a club, is the Elderflower Stitches Tea and Yarn Club. Now this is June's. I've got June's and July's. They came together. And I love these. So this one's Summer Berries. And that's the little hanger that comes with it, which I'm putting all along that wall at the moment. So pretty. Although I might hang that off of a project bag because it's so lovely. We will see. And then these are the beautiful stitch markers, which I love. I love these for socks so much. And then I've got the July one. It also comes with the tea. Again, comes with the tea. And this is mango. Yep, mango. Got there in the end. This is mango. So cute. So these are all designed as little tea bags. And then this is the mango collection, which is so pretty. So that's the July one. I've been loving these. I've loved getting these. So that is it for my acquisitions. So just news from the knitting project. I haven't got much to tell you this week. The only exciting thing we've done is we did a balloon event in the south of England showground on Saturday, so there is some footage of that coming up. We got to do it all. We got to fly, tether and night glow. Meg did the night glow and absolutely loved it. And then we've got this next event on Wednesday, hopefully, if we can go. I don't anticipate be going until we've gone, because I've had to cancel so much leave because we've had to cancel everything this year that I'm kind of not getting my hopes up. I am, however, anticipating and doing the washing, so I need to go and get that out on the line in a minute. Otherwise, everybody else is okay. I haven't got any news to tell you. It's been a really, really unexciting week, but perhaps needed. But yes, so I'm going to say goodbye. I can't imagine I won't record next week because we'll be back from holiday, and although we have got another ballooning event coming up, it's not that weekend, I don't think. I don't know. I've lost track. Anyway, I hope you're all okay wherever you are. Take care, and I will see you hopefully next week.